Hello, hello, hello. This is Zodi back again in Tamriel, or rather Artaeum, and we're gonna take a look at the Antiquities System today, especially the part of scrying. Yes, and to see how that all works, how my tips for you are, I'm gonna just bring up the Antiquities System. It's located under the quest journal. And we're gonna see, here's the Antiquities symbol, immediately a list of scryables, and we're looking at the current zone, which is Artaeum, nicely noted down there. And well, as you can see, I have done it quite a lot, scrying in Artaeum 45 times. And yes, this is the first part of the scrying process. You have to acquire leads, and there are leads in every zone that are for free. Actually, you have one green, very simple, lowest difficulty, activated as soon as you unlocked the Antiquities skill lines through the quest in Solitude. The rest that are active from other zones you can find under all active leads, and there you can see there's a lot of green for each zone, Alakir, Auradon, and there are also some rarer ones. For example, this one leads to a part of Malaketh's Band of Brutality, and it's one of 5, and you can also see all sorts of information, where it's found, what it is a part of, and in how many days it expires. So I would have to go to Balfoyen to scry it there. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just going to show you a simple one, that is the Faded Sigic Folio in Artaeum. So, and to understand the process of scrying a little bit better, I'm going to bring up this skills menu actually for scrying. And to explain that is just simply the scrying skills, the first one. And Antiquarian Insight is where you have to put your skill points. You can unlock rising or increasing difficulties of scrying. And this is important because the really good stuff that you can get from the Antiquity system, they're all locked behind Master and Ultimate difficulties. So you want to progress and want to unlock that. Also, the rest is actually only, well, helping you while you're doing scrying. Scrying's patience is you get 2 additional turns, which is very handy. It's a need to have. Future Focus is additional magicka charges, which is also very important because it enables you to use the certain tools, upon which I actually only recommend unlocking Coalescence because that's the most useful. Dilation and Farsight can be helpful, but they're difficult to use and not very user-friendly. Preemptive Power I also recommend because it gives you an additional slot of facets at the beginning, which makes especially the ultimate difficulties one step easier. Okay, now that we've done that, we can actually bring up the scrying menu in itself. So we go again here and just push your action button, and it brings automatically up the scrying menu. And there you can see, here's your starting area, and what you basically want to do is create a path from your starting area to these focal points. There are always 6 focal points in every scrying map, and you want to unlock them all. If you don't, you're gonna get multiple excavation sites or dig sites, and one is obviously a dot, and another one is a dot. If you're very bad at scrying, you're gonna get a lot of dots, and that means a lot of running around aimlessly and not getting rewarded. So be good at scrying, dig up only once. But as you can see here, the facets in the middle or in the interim between your starting point and the focal points have different symbols to them. And as you can see here, those symbols create a path. They're highlighted, and if I activate them just once, they're creating a path right here. But that is not what I recommend. I'm actually recommending using your coalescence power in the first place, and as you can see here, what it creates is a giant field that will become facets of the symbol that is in the middle. And the highlight also gives you an indication how much. So right now the whole game becomes a jigsaw, basically. How do I get there? How do I get all of them with the least amount of turns? Because as you can see down here, this is the amount of turns you have left. It's a kind of, well, inverted glass that goes emptier the more you scry. Whatever. Probably has a name. Doesn't matter. What it does is show you just how much time or how much turns you got left. So, and what I recommend doing in the first place when you're scrying is look at the top right and the top left, which facets are here in the corner and how you could reach them easily. So I'm going to take coalescence here, just click, and now you can see there's a giant field connecting this focal point with this and this. I just have to get there. Now what we can also do is we can have a look here and actually see that if we were to take this, we could unlock both of them here, or we can also make this, which would unlock a giant area that would create a path from our starting area up to that focal point and also include that one. So that's what we're going to take. We're now just clicking in that field and unlock 2 focal points, which by the way also give us 2 magic charges, and we can now once again use coalescence one more time, which now makes everything trivial because we already have the next path. As you can see here, charges 1, 2, every one of those gives 1 charges, and that field charges up with 2. So we unlock that, get another one, and well, yeah, don't even need to do that. It's very trivial. It's the lowest difficulty. And now we have unlocked all 6 focal points. The game does its thing. Yes, we're very good. And we have to always at that point push continue, otherwise the map might glitch out. And now it shows us an area where we can find it. So just to finish it, we can now, ooh, I'm gonna get that. If you don't want it, oh well, whatever. So now we're in the area. We are, well, lucky to be right here. And now we have to find the dig site. This is the last thing that belongs to Scrying, because we have now the tool that is called the Antiquarian's Eye. This is here in my quick start menu. It's a tool I've listed and I can use by using the quick start item, and now it will give me pretty much a path, a direction where I have to go. So I'm going straight there. I can run and oh, let's see, they're also doing that, and voila, I found my dig site. And this is where we stop the video, because the next part is going to be about digging. Goodbye.